Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 24 of Civilization 6 as the German Empire. We're still at war with England. We don't really need to be at war with England. We were basically just using that as a way to stop them spreading their religion to us because I could see them sending some apostles down. But I am pretty determined to try and take Manchester here if at all possible. This is probably the latest into a game that I've ever tried to attack a city, and I'm actually quite amazed by the amount of defences they have and the amount of damage they are actually managing to do. It's quite impressive. So I am going to have to be a little bit careful, swapping units out wherever I can to try and heal them up. I've only got field cannons, which are the upgrade for crossbowmen, so they don't do 100% damage against the fortifications, although they're doing a fair amount of damage against those fortifications. We will try and get an artillery out as soon as possible. Just out of interest, artillery, what is your range? Units, we want land combat, artillery. Artillery has a range of 2, so we definitely want to get out an artillery, and we want to get one of those observation balloon thingies out as well to give us the +1 range. And what do we want to get down here? Maybe you can help us out with those issues. We could get another spy if we wanted to. You don't have a lot of production. An observation balloon would be 19 turns. That's quite slow, but will be useful against Greece, who will probably declare war on or later. Here are a lot of units. Is there anything we can destroy in a single hit? No, but I think if we sort of move over this way... Ah, there is a crossbowman escorting a settler. I think we need to try and sink you. Well, it's a double crossbowman as well. It's a crossbow corps, so taking that out would actually be quite a significant blow to England's military force. And Rome do have, well, I say Rome have a few units. Rome have like at unit around, so they're not doing an awful lot with it. Just coming down here because the camera doesn't always move to where the action is, and I want to see exactly what the city attacks. We've managed to get about a quarter of its health off. Always seems to favour firing at this unit here for some reason. And I don't understand why, because this unit is the only one that can't fire at Manchester because the wood is in the way. So what I'll do, I'll let this one take another shot. This one's going to hit fortify until healed. This one can just fortify until healed anyway. I mean, he can hit some of this stuff, but you're just going to fortify until healed. And again, the camera moves when I don't want it to. Where did that settler go? Surely it can't have outrun us. I'm a little bit worried if I move here, I won't see it. Yeah, I don't know where it went. So I think we're going to have to come back this way and just start trying to take pot shots at stuff on land. I didn't see where it disappeared to. Frankfurt has a barbarian problem. Luckily we can sort that out. Now we can start building aircraft here as well, which is nice. We don't have any oil, so we can't get tanks. We could start building biplanes, but I think what we will do is get an artillery. It's going to be 15 turns. But I think we need to get one. You're going to fire at the city. You're going to fire at the city. So this is the reason why I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to combine the units into cores. I mean, certainly if you've got a limited number of tiles you can sit on, you can get a little bit more attack power by cramming more units onto a single tile. But considering they only have the same amount of... a stacked unit only has the same amount of hit points as individual units, it means you can't do things like this where you swap units around to make sure that one can heal up while the other one's taking damage. So I don't think I necessarily like that change. We've got a barbarian camp up here, unfortunately. I don't have any units in the immediate vicinity that can deal with that. I don't really have a spare gun that I could send up. And it might start pillaging stuff. That is a little bit of a concern. On the next turn, though, we can buy another field cannon. So as long as we can hold out for a turn, we should be okay. So we'll continue. Oh no, we've already had your turn. That's fine. So yeah, you were going to get that lumber mill. Give us some more production down here in Aachen. Hopefully we can get the Ruhr Valley a little bit more quickly. Though it's probably unlikely. Yeah, that barbarian camp is very, very close to our capital. Of course, we don't have vision there because of the mountains. We're not the suzerain of Lisbon anymore, which is a little bit of a shame. I wonder if that's the reason why I didn't lose all of my trade routes when I declared war on England. I wonder if it's because Lisbon stops my trade routes being plundered while at sea. And because they were all at sea at the time, I didn't lose any of them. It's just a theory, but I wonder if that's it. We are getting the defences down. I mean, it is very slow going, but we are starting to do little tiny bits of damage. You're going to keep healing, hopefully. Oh, hello. Hello, free settler. Let's move you back over here. And what we want to do with that settler, if we can, we'll just have you... well, you're not going to be in range of anything if you move there. I'm going to just try and move that settler back home, if I can get him back without getting him killed. And just sell it, because it's worth 200 gold. I certainly don't think I want to settle any more cities around. We'll probably capture one or two, but settling them doesn't seem like it's a highly important thing right now. So we need to go and deal with those barbarians shortly. Right, you're actually firing at a different unit now. And I don't... Well, that's the catapult actually firing there. But I don't mind that too much, because it gives my other units a chance to heal. It's not my turn yet.
It's the Industrial Revolution and the growth of urban concentrations that led to a sense of anonymity.
Well, at least now we have the option to be able to build housing. So we'll keep firing with you guys. Now, you're not at full health, but I think we'll swap you around so that you can fire and you... Well, you can't heal on this turn, but we're just trying to avoid taking unnecessary losses, really. Mass media would allow us to get Cristo de Redentor. Not that useful. Mobilization, declare war for territorial expansion and defensive pacts. We'll probably try and go for that one. Building was pillaged. That'll be those filthy barbarians. So let's go and purchase ourselves a field cannon. So what was it they pillaged? The museum. Oh, that's not nice. Does that affect our artifacts in any way? Doesn't look like it does. But, yeah, we'll have to go and kick your face in for that one. Cologne, you could work on... What could you work on? You'd take a long time to get an artillery as well, but I think we need to get one. Send an envoy. Where do we want to send you to? Now then, Hatua, how are you doing? Oh, Tusa. 3 civilians. We could actually do this. We're now their suzerain. Which is good, because that now gives us access to the rest of the... at least I think it does. Let's try and get you home. Assuming we don't run into any enemy units. City-states, Hattusa. Provides you with one of each strategic resources that have revealed but do not own. So we should get oil. We should get coal. So we might be able to actually upgrade some of the units that we need. You are going to attack this caravel repeatedly. They've actually got a crossbow army up there. 3 crossbows all together. If we could go and sink that, that'd be worth a significant amount of England's army. Look at London. London has 81 defence. So I'm glad we're not trying to directly attack London. But yeah, we should be able to upgrade to a battleship now. Unfortunately, he's still firing at that unit. See, I don't like the fact that he's firing at this unit, because this unit can't actually attack now, because he's got to sit there and heal. So that's a little bit annoying. You guys are going to be destroyed, basically. So it took most of their health out. You guys are going to fortify until healed. You are going to fortify until healed. See, I wish it would just stop doing that. We'll keep the bombard up wherever we can. Only sort of taking a little bit off the defences each time. Getting more stuff pillaged, which isn't good. Ah, no, there's a barbarian ironclad. Why do the barbarians have ironclads? We may well lose that settler now. That's unfortunate. You do get another turn. You're just healing up too much. Can we see at all where that crossbow went? Because I'd love to be able to find that and sink it. Can't. Oh, he's there. We'll just stay here off the coast so he can't reach us too easily. And we'll go on to the next turn. So having a few problems with barbarians again now, which is not something that I enjoy. Not too sure what your idea is by just spamming them with apostles, Rome. I mean, you're at war. Your apostles aren't really going to do anything to help you out there. Looks like England is actually at war with Congo as well, which is nice. Makes life a little bit easier all around. You're still firing at that unit, which is unfortunate. You still want peace? I want Manchester. We'll take Manchester and then we'll go for peace. That's the plan. Now, you're taking a lot more damage than I'd like you to. And we unfortunately lost that that settler. I don't mind too much. There may be an opportunity to get it back later on. We just need to keep killing all these guys because they're quite annoying. So, you could heal up, but I think you're going to swap places with this guy because he's more at full health. You can even take a shot. You're going to take a shot. At least I think you are. No, you can't take a shot. You're going to take a shot. And you've actually got a promotion, so we're going to give you the promotion instead. So can we reach any units? If we move in here... we can't get to you because of the terrain. If we move here, we can be attacked by London. So I think we have to come back around and just sort of ping at units here. Unit captured. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Amenities in Berlin. So that's a problem. Maybe we're actually getting some war weariness. Maybe we do need to peace out. No, it's still not saying that we do. We just don't have any amenities here. We don't have enough money to buy anything either. You're working on a factory. Any buildings that would sort the problem out? No. So they'll just have to be unhappy for a while is all I can say to that. You're just going to fortify because you can't do anything else and go on to the next turn. So yeah, ranged units do not an awful lot. Research agreement for rocketry. I'm assuming that works both ways. I'm not 100% sure. Because I cannot add a research agreement to the list. So I can only assume that it must work that way. Our income is nowhere near as good as it used to be. I guess we are fielding a larger army now. I don't know why England keeps moving that catapult out. It'd be much more sensible for him to leave that catapult there and actually attempt to, you know, shoot at me with it. So we can heal. We can promote this guy and get an instant heal on it. We also need to get rid of this guy. Oh, you're moving there, are you? As long as you get rid of him, that's fine. And we're going to need to fix this as well, which is really annoying. So Heidelberg has finished something. You can actually get an archaeologist, apparently. So, do you have a theatre square? Apparently you do. Okay, get an archaeologist then. You're going to continue to heal. I'm going to swap you with this guy over here, because this guy can't attack. Then you're going to take your promotion, which will instantly heal you. Not quite to full, you get plus 50 hit points, but now you can fire. You can fire. I think once we actually manage to get through the defences, the city will absolutely melt. Once those walls are down... Yeah, fortification health, 56 of 200. But once the fortifications are down, the city will just lose health so quickly. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep firing on this caravel. We don't do a lot of damage to it, unfortunately, because it's hiding here in the harbour. Getting that settler home that was captured by the barbarian would have been nice for 200 gold. Have Rome actually peaced out with England? Because I can't help noticing that Rome's got all these units in England's territory, but nothing bad seems to be happening to them. I really do want to accept peace with England, but at the same time, I really want to take Manchester first. If I can take that out...
Science owes more to the steam engine than the steam engine owes to science.
Well, we can get ironclads now. We're going to attack you. We've got more swordsmen coming in. So we really need to get that camp cleared. Sources gained. Did that give you a promotion? No, it didn't. We know we need more amenities. Discovered sources of coal. It's saying we have coal, but I'm not seeing where. Where's the other one? So we've got one over there that we need to improve. Okay, we can do that one. Where's the other one then? The other one must be under one of our existing buildings. Yep, there's coal here. So are we already getting that? Yes, we are. Fine. So you can go away. We know about that. We know about that. Unit needs orders. So you're going to fortify until healed. You can't do anything else. You guys are all just going to fire at the city. We'll probably get Manchester before we get the artillery, but we'll use the artillery against Greece in a later war. Getting Ephesus is going to be a little bit difficult because of all the mountain, but I think we'll be fine. You're going down, Manchester. You just don't know it yet. Siphon funds. That's a lot of money. It might be worth it. Steal a tech boost for nuclear fission might be nice. Let's try and get the tech boost again. Let's unclick that one. Let's do that one. It was almost like it was going to try and do both at the same time there. I wasn't sure what was happening. Let's just keep firing at that. But yeah, I'm sure that Rome are no longer at war with... yeah, they're not at war. Yep, you'll still be friends with me. That is good. Will you still form an alliance? And is there anything we could swap for doing so? There isn't. Also, what about Mercury? Do you want that? Can't find out what you'd give me for it. How much money would you be willing to give me for the Mercury? At what point do you think I'm taking the mick? I wish you'd just put the money down instead of putting my offer up. I guess it makes sense. It's like if I want something, he tells me what I have to give him in exchange for getting it. So I suppose that does make more sense than me wanting something and him keep changing what he's going to give me. 250? There's got to be a sort of a break point. 230. I'll take 230. So we've got our alliance again now. And maybe getting a defensive pact with them when we get mobilization is not a bad idea. Well, he's spamming London with apostles, so I think we should just back off and... As soon as we've taken Manchester, we will peace out with England, get them off our continent. That'll make life a little bit easier for us. And then we'll continue towards trying to get our scientific victory. That's going to be the plan here. Manchester firing at that unit there. You've taken a fair bit of damage, which I don't like, but we can swap you over with this unit who's nearly at full health again, so that's okay. I really disapprove of these barbarians, so please go away. You actually got a promotion, but we didn't use it on that turn, but that is alright. So you guys, let's swap you over. So you can't fire, so you're just going to fortify up. You can definitely fire. Almost got through those fortifications. You can fire. And finally, you can fire. Defences are now down to, what, 22. So it is getting there. Unit needs orders. I think I'm just going to start to bring this frigate home. So we can get it upgraded into a battleship. It'll be more useful to us later on. And that's all I can do on this turn. So I think I'm going to end the video there. And this war is a little bit pointless. I just really want to clear that out. And then by the time we go to war with Greece... Because Greece seems to have a nice bit of land. By the time we go to war with Greece, we should have some artillery, so that should make life a little bit easier. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6 as the German Empire. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.